Welcome to the virtual booth of InfoVista. In normal condition, I would be more than happy to welcome you physically on our booth, but today, given the circumstances we all know, we will have to do this through this video. So I have 9 minutes to tell you everything you would like to know about InfoVista, who we are, what we do, and to do so, I would like to run you through 3 main topics. In the first topics, I would like to talk to you about the life cycle of your networks and how we can help you throughout this network journey. In the second topic, we'll talk about automation. We all believe that automation is key to being efficient in deploying, in operating, in monetizing networks. And I will introduce you to how InfoVista can help you doing this. In the third topic, I will address the specificities of CBRS, what it takes to be successful deploying a network in those bands, and again, how InfoVista help their customers in doing so. The life cycle of your network is a long journey, starting from strategic planning. This is where you're going to decide where to invest, how much to invest into building your network, to designing your network, deploying it, managing it, optimizing it to eventually monetize your investments. Throughout this journey, we can help you with different solutions. In the first phase of your journey, when you're going to plan your networks, we have planning tools for the RAN, for the backhaul, for your microwave links, for both outdoor and indoor planning, and we can help you making sure that your investments are rightly invested. When the time comes to deploying your network, you have to verify that your deployment is as per your plan, that the performance of your network is right, and for this you have to extensively test what you have deployed. Again, we have the tools to help you doing so. After network deployments, the next phase of the life cycle is to operate the network, to continuously monitor its performance, and to optimize it whenever this is needed, typically when the network has to evolve or when the traffic demand itself evolves. Again, we have the right products to accompany you during those different phases. And ultimately, what you want to do is ensuring that the performance of your network is always optimal, ensuring that the quality of experience that your users are going to enjoy is the right one to best monetize your network. We have the right tools to help you doing so. All of our products are integrated to deliver to you a unique solution that will accompany you from the very first step of the network lifecycle to the long journey that you will have to go through. As you have to work through the life cycle of your network, your teams will be engaged in a number of activities. Today, they leverage multiple products, multiple tools, a very diverse, heterogeneous OSS, which brings complication. It makes a lot of sense to bring automation to the activities of your engineers, to the activities of your managers, in order to make them more efficient, in order to make you more efficient in deploying, in managing, in monetizing your networks. But the automation of what? What we have worked at InfoVista is in understanding what needs to be automated to make you more efficient. The first step is to automate the flow of information between teams, between engineers, between network domains, between the different phases of the network lifecycle. The second step is to automate the tasks that your employees have to work on. For this, we have to work with operators to understand what they are, to understand what the opportunity is, and we have implemented some of the automation that we believe is going to deliver results to your teams. The third step of automation is to analyze data in a way that is fast and efficient. It is about bringing automation to network analytics in order to bring you the insights that you will need to base your decisions on. The fourth step is the one that brings the most value ultimately, and it is about automating the decisions, automating the changes you have to bring to your network in order to make sure it remains always at the right performance, always up to the business challenges that you have. And this delivers a lot of value to our customers. That value needs to be delivered because new technologies, and 5G especially, brings a lot of complexity to all of your operations. To deal with that complexity, automation has become absolutely key. The second level of value this is going to bring to you is in making you more efficient, investing into your network. It will help you knowing where to invest, where to deploy small cells, for example, where to add a new band or a new carrier, basically where and how to invest wisely into your network. The third step is in your operations. We are going to bring with automation value to how you operate your network by making your engineers a lot more efficient than what they have been in the past. And the third step is in ensuring that the experience that your users are enjoying on the network is always optimal. And for this, we bring to you automation in terms of monitoring the QoE all the time to bring you the insights you need in order to best monetizing it and optimizing it. A few examples of automation have been found already with operators throughout the world. One of them that I would like to highlight is related to the very recent COVID-19 crisis that we have seen. During that crisis, all operators around the world have seen a shift of traffic demand from areas that were in high demand in the past to areas that are in high demand today. Typically, traffic has moved from office areas to home areas. In order to address that shift of traffic demand, mobile network operators had to adjust very quickly the characteristics of their networks. Doing so with automation guarantees that you do it in the right time frame and guarantees that you do it in a way that will deliver an optimal performance to your subscribers. So this is how InfoVista can help you with automation. The ability to share spectrum in the CBRS bands is enabling a lot of use cases and is going to trigger a lot of new deployments in the United States. Whether you deploy 4G networks, 5G networks, we have you covered with the solutions I presented previously in terms of how we cover the entire network lifecycle and in terms of the automation we can bring to you to make sure you are efficient. Now, the first step of the deployments of networks are critical. You need to get this right. You need to make sure you maximize your investment and deliver the best possible network within your investment. In order to do that, we have different solutions that apply very specifically to the deployment of networks within those CBRS bands. The first set of solutions we can provide to you are network planning solutions. They allow you to strategically plan where, when, how you're going to deploy your network and allow you to design the network in the most optimal manner to make sure that once you deploy, it is going to deliver the performance that you envisage for it. Those planning tools are relying on different sets of data, whether they are geodata, social data, performance management data if you have them available, or even crowdsourced data. Leveraging all those data, we make sure that you're going to deploy your network right. Once you deploy a network, you need to make sure that it works well. You need to make sure that the quality of experience that you deliver to your users is optimal. And to do this, we have you covered again. The TEMS products are a well-known brand from InfoVista, a brand of testing products that will make sure you can use them in order to troubleshoot when there is a need to do so, in order to verify the sites are correctly deployed, in order to monitor your network, to benchmark your network against the competition. Again, with those tools, we have you covered for all the first steps of your CBRS deployment. And we have experience in doing so. We are working with a number of companies, whether they're private companies or network operators, in order to help them deploying within the CBRS bands. This map shows you where we are very active at the moment, and this basically represents all the states where those deployments are active at the moment. We're looking forward to having a discussion with you on how we can best help during your CBRS deployment. So during this short video, we have talked about network lifecycle, we have talked about automation, and we have discussed how we can help with deploying 4G and 5G networks in the CBRS bands. While we discussed this, I think you understood how InfoVista can help. And if I were to summarize all of this experience we have accumulated throughout the years, I would say simply, we know 5G. Today we work with operators throughout the world. We help more than 250 companies deploying 5G networks specifically. We have a lot more experience deploying 4G networks, obviously. And if you'd like to learn from our experience, if you like to learn how we can help all those operators and would like to be helped as well, please come and visit us at our virtual booth.